Saying it's on level 4. Means... could it be that it's on 4? Ah!
That must be one of the missing alternate items.
Wait, how did I get back here?
Okay. Red light, green
What
light.
is this thing's deal?
No! Where is it? Okay. Alright, you wanna play this way? Fucking move on me. You're right there. Okay. I got you. I got you.
Less escaped altered item to worry about.
Better give me a bunch of this shit, man. God, my delay is bad. That's the nature of the beast, isn't it? Alright. I do not have time for all of you assholes. I am just gonna go to the dude and let him know shit is found. Hopefully he gives me some cool shit for it. Yo, Langston, here's your shit.
I found all those missing altered items.
All of them? Wow, you have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing from the Panopticon. The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several more containment breaches.
How many of these things did he lose?
How many?
Just a couple. Should be no problem for you. I really appreciate your help. Really. Just super.
Fuck this guy so hard. What? Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Ugh. How? You're the worst at your job.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'm gonna
I'll be here,
fire you so
like
hard.
always.
I'm gonna fire you so very, very hard. Definitely not gonna keep going with that shit. Go down to research. We got 2 fucking things to do there, I'm pretty sure. Giving me this. Already have the best of it. Ooh. Just 2 for getting all that shit. You give me so much more. Fire Langston. Hashtag fire this whole department. How do you lose all of them? And if you go, oh, well, it's just so bad, get different jobs. I'm sure there are plenty of openings now around the whole place. You really need to get a different job, because Research Protective Studies. News. And then Hill's Lab and Research. Got 2. This, because apparently this is God in this game. Levitate fucking everywhere, do crazy shit with it now. Research. Lab, where is Underhill's lab? Now I gotta figure out where that is. Hot diggity fucking damn. All these little fucking... Awesome sound randomly. Oh, I think I remember. Probability, Ritual Division, Central Research. Ritual Division. So it's not there. Darling. Intentional search. That. Down here, what's... possibly death. The pit, affectionately called. I'm gonna guess this is not what I should have done. Okay. Now I have some questions.
Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Excuse me? Are you
Oh, Underhill, what's happening?
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't
Bitch.
we be in a safe room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down
Oh.
here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me.
Oh,
I
please.
require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Well, great.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are.
She's just in here
The
playing
mold
Doom.
is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
Any samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Wow. Oh, come on. So much. shit to
Have
do.
you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. Everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
Bit of a bitch, but I can.
So is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then
Never mind, she sucks.
yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I
Well, you got
said,
that
I was
sweet
brought in as a special
outfit.
advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a
Bureaucracy
change.
chafe.
Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere.
I mean, who couldn't?
I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot.
Does it?
The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host.
Lovely.
Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
We've always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
Unless you order a bloomin' onion.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure. Goodbye for now.
Like, there definitely has to be something on this little island thing. Flip.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
Kidding? It, man. Shouldn't have even done it. Pink flamingo supplement. Water. Give me clouds when it's hot, and when it's not. Event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was performing a ritual with the item. Dr. Darling reported a wait of redacted seconds before it stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day. After redacted, he was found thus no redacted and was released. The item remains in the Bureau of after suspicion of altered status. Oh, there you are. I was like, how the fuck am I gonna get up there? Well, she never leaves her fucking room. She'd see who's in charge now. Or a launch effect. Bathroom, lovely. Let's see, I got fucking mold hunting with her. Yeah, random object hunting. The worst dude here. Oh, fuck. In the jukebox eventually. I gotta go to clear the mold for the janitor eventually. Gracious. Looking like time to depart. Bingo is what they do this time. I'm so sick of these guys. on. Come up and throw his ass. Alrighty, well. Detective studies. Gotta get to Richard. Alrighty, I think it's time for me to go. Well, everybody, wash your fucking hands and stay away from people if you don't need to be near them. Be healthy, be safe, and hopefully, you have yourself a good one. Peace.